deep state. Pedophilia is both the induction glue. Pedophilia is how the deep state recruits and controls people. It is also the Achilles heel of the deep state. I believe that once the public realizes that the government is not protecting their children at a scale of vulnerability that we can articulate, then everything else about the government is called into question. All right? So for me, this is a truly righteous endeavor. And I will end by saying that as much good as it might do to get the British angry, for me, the center of gravity for change is the American public. Because if you can get the American public angry, we will stop supporting dictators overseas. We will close all of our military bases overseas. I am on record as a former CIA operations officer saying that our 1,000 bases overseas are not there for national defense. They're there to serve as lily pads for the smuggling of guns, gold, cash, drugs, and small children. So let me say I am proud to be in your company, and I believe that no matter what we do or do not do, it is going to make a difference. God bless you all.
Shalom. HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, who rule well, who taught me this truth. Enough respect to the fellow Akim. Enough salutations, the house of David, the hopefully elect. Peace to the elect. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Barakatham to you, Akim, as well as the Akwah that are listening and learning. It's your brother Yahweh from the Birmingham branch coming to you again with this 100% doctrine. There you have it, man. All right. Last time it was 800, but now it's over 1,000 bases and pretty much around the world. These lily pads, these lily pockets, as he called them. What is the message here, man? All right. This is pretty much an inside whistleblower letting you know that the smuggling of guns, drugs, gold, cash, humans. This is what this devil is all about. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 tells you that it will come a falling away first, but that sound of perdition be revealed. And we on that stage, man, we're shining that light in darkness through the spirit and powers of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, all right, who set forth the elders and the apostles of GMS, all right, to push forward this truth, this testimony of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, because the only way to fight, all right, the enemy is by the way of the scriptures. You see? The only way to get the victory is by the way of Yahawah YAHAWASHI. You see? And knowing those things, all right, you by default is going to find out who your enemy is. We're going to get into this lesson, got some precepts lined up. Lord willing, this will be edifying and comforting. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is not upright, man. His soul is not upright. Ecclesiastes 7 and 13, that which is crooked could not be made straight. You people have to consider the work of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. It says, but the just shall live by faith. And this is what we have. We have hope. We have faith simultaneously. Praying and hastening of the coming of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. If you're not praying to get up out of this place, if you're not praying to be delivered or to for America to be destroyed by the way of these thermonuclear missiles, ICBMs, all right, you're not in a safe place. All right, you're not facing reality. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Yeah, he is. Neither keepeth at home, what? 1,000 military bases, these lily pockets, and pretty much every corner of the earth where you can find resources. To what? To give the nations the wine, that cup. And the nations have surely drunk of that cup. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. You understand that? Now you realize in these latter times what the Lord is revealing to you is this devil even steals nations, steal people of those nations. Human trafficking, abuse. Hey, the American government is not for you Joe Six Packs, man. For you blue collar workers, for you lesser, less desirables. You know, they're not for you, man. This is Proverbs 7:11, just a precept. She is loud and stubborn; her feet abide not in her house. Yeah, with our laws. If you find a McDonald's popped up at the Gaza Plateau in Egypt, then you should well understand that this devil has put his veil over the earth. By the way, it's her loudness, laws, legislations, policies. All right, you got gooks. You got all these different heathen nations, you know, these so-called Indians wearing suit and ties. Obelisks around their necks, man. Go figure. Who has that impression? Who has that image? Esau Edom, the white man. Who has those attributes? To be proud, to be stubborn, to be loud, to shed blood, to commit abominations. Even packages and sell it to you, man. You know? The book of Obadiah tells us what? Verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Once these things, all right, to us, the average, person in the world, to be hidden from our eyes, well, by coming to that light and by YAHAWASHI shining that light on his certain chosen men, the remnant of the people, these, all right, things are being searched out. Things that Esau commits, all right? Robber, bloodshedder, murderer, liar, deceiver. These are his attributes. How did he do so, man? By deceiving and what? By ruling by the sword, man. This devil is not coming to do anything else, man. 1,000 bases? You go figure, man. And now where the troops at? Now where the war is being fought on the front lines, right here in America. By the way of the Crown Vic sitting on 19s. You see that? And he in the driver's seat. All right? One-way ticket to the lake of fire. All right? Which is not, all right, hell as you perceive it. But that's the destruction of this place. All right? By the way of them ICBMs, those zaps, laser beams from the chariots. Okay? Which if you don't believe, hey, may the Lord open up your eyes, man. And if not, it's not for you. St. John 10:10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. These lily pockets of bases that set up across the country, across the world, are simply there to extort, to steal cash, gold, guns, drugs, gold, oil, and drugs, man. All right? This is their power. All right? This is how they're illuminated. By seizing control of assets and resources that other countries have up under their protection. Nevertheless, they send their peacekeepers in. All right? And the way the Esau rules by peace is not the way we have in our customs. The true Hebrew Israelites. The true nation under YAHAWASHI. St. John 10:10 again. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have light. You see? The day is the remnant. All right? You individuals, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? Which descends from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's who YAHAWASHI came for. It says, and that they might have it more abundantly. You know, we say that word copiously, extremely, in large quantities, plentifully. No one has anything in large quantities. No one has anything by extreme measures. No one has a plentiful of anything. But if we had our own land, we had our own anything, we would have that. All right. Therefore, you know this is a changing of God taking place right now. All right. And the ex-CIA, certain judge he had on the robe, he telling you what it is. All right. It's clean as day, man. These devils are putting it out on Front Street. All right. And who is picking up the pieces and putting it together and filtering it to the scriptures? You have to realize where truth lies. Because truth does not lie. No pun intended on that. Sirach 21:3. All iniquity is as a two-edged sword, the wounds whereof cannot be healed. Here it is, you get a certain attack on a nation. Let's go for serious, for an example. All right. The devil hands you a sword to save you out of the smoking, burning, bombed house. You understand that? He hands you a sword, and you're drowning. So if you grab hold to that sword, the wounds can't be healed if you get cut off of them. You get a certain ailment. This motherfucker pack up a punch in one little pill. One little pharmaceutical pill that 10 to 20 of them or 30 of them, however much. Some of these medicines cost over $100. But you telling me those medicines will pretty much subdue, all right, the ailment? No, they so-called treat it, right? But nothing is getting treated. Hey, YAHAWASHI is coming with healing in his wings. And this is what we haste for. You understand? Verse 4. To terrify and do wrong will waste riches. How does he terrify? By the way of his teeth in his mouth. By the way of his lips. He's sending his army out there, man. He's sending these coast guards out in certain pockets of the United States. They locking individuals up with certain ailments in New York. Things are rapidly taking place, man. But just like Rome, they have put all their resources and monies behind the backing of their army, thinking that that's going to continue their reign and rulership and act of terror amongst the inhabitants of the world. But it got another thing coming. Thus the house of proud men shall be made desolate. See, that's the contrast to it. When you rape, rob, murder, and thief, stealing, commit abominations, profane, fornicator, when you do such things as that, that's going against Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Therefore, you're going to be made desolate, as is the other kingdoms before this kingdom was erected. You know? Sirach 27. The strife of the proud is bloodshedding, and their revealings are grievous to the ear. You see that? How many people knew that they was trafficking humans? Not only drugs, but humans. It's the biggest drug dealer, thief, grimy ass nigga in the world. Esau Edom. All right? But he gave you a movie of niggas selling dope. Gave you a movie of niggas shooting each other. Fucking Crips and Bloods. You know? And now you think, all right, the whole process of the world is focused on LA, Chicago. All right, Dade County, Miami. these certain pockets in the world. You know, New Jersey Drive, movies like that. You know, but they don't talk about Waco, Texas. They don't talk about the Oklahoma City bomb. They don't talk about Columbine. They don't talk about Sandy Hook, which all these are stage events, man. Dylan Roof in the church. See, what they give you is something that you want to see. And you don't take the truth out of that. You don't understand that this devil been running circles around you. All right? Not only us here in America, but around the world, around the globe. Says the strife of the proud is bloodshed. Just the strife of it alone is bloodshed. And their revealings are grievous to the ear. When you find out the government is not with your child, not with your little one, they want to inoculate each and individual on this planet Earth, man. And not by the way of a damn vaccine. By the way of a micro beast. And it's coming. Very soon. Quick, fast, and approaching. Let's get Sirach 12 out. Sirach 12 and 7. 10. Salaki. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee. Now you know where it's going, man. All right? He's been found out. He's been found with the hand in the cookie jar. He's been stealing since he had the power to do so. He's been not obedient since he had the knowledge of obedience. 14:7, Sirach 14:7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness. And there it is. And he's declaring his wickedness. All right? You got Trump, McConnell. You got Pompey. All right? It's so much taking place right now. This house cannot stand. It's divided. You got ex-CIA operatives. You got FBI. You even got the propaganda machine, Facebook and YouTube. All right, coming up against the 1%ers. You know? And the bottom line is YAHAWASHI is against all of it. So with that, I pray this was edifying and comforting. That's all I had. Till the next time, shalom. On to the next one.